4 new updated survivors. This is going to polarize some people. Hey there guys, my name is EarthToLydia and welcome back to another Dead by Daylight news video. Today we're going over the 4 new survivors that have been confirmed to be next for graphical updates. Now it is entirely possible that we could be seeing some more over the next few days, as you'll see from this tweet. It's a little tongue-in-cheek humor. They're kind of implying that we'll be seeing more than just these guys updated, but for now that is not confirmed. Anyway, the survivors that we have had confirmed and have seen previews of so far are Nia, Feng, David, and Ace. Now, I need to preface this, these ones have really split people. There are some people that really love the updates and some that genuinely do not want to see them. So let me know what you think in the comments section. Anyway, the first one up is Nia. I personally really like this one. I think that they've made her quite softer, and it almost looks like they've added makeup to her. As always, as well, the devs have given us both stills and some in-game footage. So here you can see what she looks like in-game. Note as well that this is subject to change. The next one that we've seen is Feng. I've got to be honest, I'm not crazy about it. There's something about the hair that's just completely off for me. I don't know why it would stick out that much at the bottom and be so flat on top. It just seems a bit odd. Also, it looks like they've kind of downgraded her face, like it looks less defined. I guess that comes from the shadows. They've obviously have been removing more and more shadows from the survivors' actual faces, and I think they're just going to be a bit more reliant on the maps themselves, providing the lighting onto the survivors. As you can see from the in-game footage, she does look a bit different as well, which just furthers that theory a little bit more in my opinion. Next up, we've seen David. I don't mind this. I really like what they've done with the hair. I think the face is where it really splits people though. Some people think they made him uglier. Honestly, I just think that this is a little bit more true to his character. Obviously, he's a boxer, he's a fighter, so they've scuffed him up a bit and given him what looks like a broken nose. And here is what he's gonna look like in-game as well. Now, there's not too much of a difference here. Again, it just looks like they've taken away some shadows. Honestly, it looks like the older version of David is a little bit bruised in the face. Also, as you can see, it looks like his animation has been slightly changed, which is something that we've seen in the likes of Claudette. And finally, the last one is Ace. Now this one, I'm a little bit split on myself. Obviously, one of the biggest things that we have seen upgrades to is the hair textures. The hair does look more textured, particularly his facial hair, but I'm not sure it makes it more realistic. There's something about like the color of the beard that's just throwing it off a little bit for me and doesn't really blend in with the rest of his face. And they've also made him look a bit older too, which I know he's supposed to be older, but I think the difference between old and new Ace is quite drastic. It seems like they've aged him quite a bit. One thing as well is they've gotten rid of his smirk, which I don't know why you do that! That's such trademark Ace! Anyway, let's have a look at his in-game footage as well. I think out of all of them, Ace is the one where he looks the most different in-game, but it does look like they've sort of kept his smirk in his idling animation. Since recording this as well, the devs have also released a reworked version of Adam. Out of all of them, I think that Adam's is probably the most minimal change. It feels like they've just refined some of the textures on him. But it does just go to show how much further they are planning to update the characters. Anyway, that is all of the survivors that we've seen so far. Please be sure to let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, which ones you like and which ones you did not. As always, I will be leaving my social medias linked in the description if you want to catch up with me elsewhere, namely on Twitch, where you can have live discussions with me about this, and Discord, where I'm trying to get my server partnered, so I would really appreciate if you guys could join that. Anyway, thank you all for making it this far into the video, and until next time, take care guys.